dragons on, minions on, not on. Okay, where am I? Okay, so we're trying to build a sorting system. I filmed making of this. I'm probably gonna show a sped up version or a chunk version. I'm trying to mess with my photo editor thing and see if I can do like speed ups and things like that. So we'll see. Some of it I partially recorded because I was trying to see if I could record some bullshit that was going on the server, but the person stopped right about the time that I was starting to record. So it's almost like they knew. Figures, right? But I still gotta review a lot of that stuff and see if there's, you know, what I have of video stuff. It's raining again, damn it. So we built this. We're trying to do a storage system. This is her version, which is the typical version. So this is stones. It takes quite a bit of hoppers and stuff, but you know, let's see. It takes 1, 2, 3, 4 of those, 4 of these. That one does. I actually think mine takes more shit to do what it needs to do than what hers does, and it's funny because the tutorial I watched, they said like, well, oh, okay, I didn't count this shit over here. But, they were like, oh yeah, usually such resource intensive and all this, and when you try to build it really big, and then mine, it took so many resources, and it still didn't work right. Everything's supposed to go into certain categories. And this shit didn't go into the categories it's supposed to. So I don't know what the hell happened there because I left these empty on purpose and a little bit of it went into each deal. What the fuck? So I'm gonna put it back through again, and the only thing that shouldn't have ended up somewhere would have been the arrows. But because you see this stuff all ended up in there correctly. Then after this amount, it didn't sort right. So I was like, what the fuck? But you see, it makes all these clickings. I liked the way it has all this storage. And then after this, this is the main part of the shit. After that, it has less of this stuff. It still has a lot of this in order to pass it through the system, but it doesn't have this stuff down here, which is part of the timing and everything else. This is mostly just one of those where you fill it up with one of each deal and then it goes through like that. I still have to watch the tutorial for hers to see how one of these typically works, but they work differently than they're like assigned with this type. And the more I'm going through this one, because this one is actually, it takes forever, and I thought it was gonna maybe be a better build, but it takes for fucking ever. So I'm actually starting to think hers is the best idea, but we're gonna need to expand these deals when we do, to where there'll be hoppers going down into more than just one deal of them, because we end up with so much stuff, especially when it comes to stone. And, you know, dirt and things. We're gonna have areas that I honestly see the idea of using hers like this, but then putting it to where it connects to a hopper line of them down like that. And, or at least for some things. I liked the other one because you could mix and match some things, but assign more than one, category to it if you wanted, but we end up with so much shit to where I think I'm going to take inventory of the stuff it is that uses the most space that we have, and what's pushing the limits right now of what we have. And dirt is definitely one of them. Sand, sort of. I can cut back on the sand and get it whenever we just fucking need it. We had a lot of wheat going, so we have a full thing of wheat. The food, if I started doing more food and all that stuff, this actually adds it pretty quick, and I had to go to the nether after we shut down the nether portal, everything else. When I was going to build my version that I found, I had to go back to the nether using the spawn portal, because ours was shut down because I can't break down these blocks, and I had changed all of this stuff that we had into these. So I had to go there and collect stuff, so I collected all this fucking quartz while I was there, and it actually adds up really quick. And we have a freaking ton of prismarine between the, the deal that her and I broke down once, and then when I broke down an entire sea pyramid base thing all on my own. And then these actually add up pretty quick. But you see, we have like a ton of dirt, sand deal, that's adding up, but some of it can be, put down a little bit more. Since we have like blocks of some shit too, I'm thinking it would be a good idea to have some deals of ours where it's like, oh yeah, this is the block version, these are the ingot versions, That's going to be part of the deal of sorting everything, because we need a sorting system. Especially so that we can just toss, because this is one of the ones that we just toss shit in. And, right now. And as you can see, it's a mixed batch. And there is just so much stuff that if we can just come back, go down there, and toss shit into the deal and then not worry about it, that would be excellent. And I ended up making a bunch of these with just stone, which I'm probably going to use on the roof of this thing, to be honest. As you can tell, this thing's still... Where is it? Okay. It's not... There's only 7 of that one. What the fuck? I bet you. Yes! So, it's not sorting right. So, fuck this shit. I'm going to dismantle that one and just tell her, you know what, we're going with your design. Fuck this. We still left this, but we've destroyed a lot of the other stuff we had. The other 2 buildings, and the tree farm, and I filled up the lake. And then I got rid of the mountain, or huge hill, or whatever you wanted to call it. The pathways, they're gone, except for this one now. I'm thinking of reducing this part right here. And then there's all of this still. I'm debating what to do with this, honestly. If I want to even any of it out, if I want to just keep it. Oh, there's another doggy. There's so many doggies. But, yeah, because we have this whole area, so I've been terraforming like a motherfucker. Which is why we have so much stuff. And then we still have this wart farm. Right now, I don't have my potion building stuff up and running because that was in the little brew house. And yeah, we took that down. We're going to make a bigger one because I brew way too much. And yeah, because I had like, I've had it in the videos before where it's a double stack brewing system. So, I make a huge production every time I do it, and I was filling up all the chests and running out of room, and oh, that's right. We have one out here. Hey, come on. There was a wild wolf, and I didn't want him attacking the sheep out this way. So he's over here now. Yes, I have to change your collar. Let me see. Oh, I don't have any of those purple flowers out here. I only have lilac. Come on. But as you can see back there, we terraformed all the stuff around her mansion. I do not want to deconstruct that. I'm leaving it. He's still with me, right? Okay. Do not attack me. My wolf will be attacking you. Asshole. Good doggy! Yeah! Okay. Wait here a minute. Go inside here, and you'll be able to follow. Let me see. Ah, there you are! Sit. Okay, give me one of these, and I have plenty of pink dye. Emma was asking for some one day, and then she got done with what she was doing. But if she wants it, I'll give it to her when she wants it. But there you go. And I have I named this chicken. Put it here. It was hanging around over there. So let everybody see. Chicky Bach. Called her Chicky Bach, a storage clerk. She's our storage clerk. Chicky Bach. So I need to build a roof, but I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to build yet. I'm thinking of doing this along over here, except for the fact that I'm pretty sure spiders could come in. So, I'm not sure. I might just leave it right here as decoration. I'm wanting to do this along that wall over there, um, just as part of the accent for it. And honestly, I want to do something along here, but not any open gap kind of thing. I want to use blocks or glowstone. And I don't want to do something cheesy. I want to actually make something look nice. So I think I'm going to have to try to come up with a block design. Something I can actually do with blocks. I want to do more than just like make a little cross deal and things like that, because that's like what first comes to mind is something easy like that. And then I'm like, no. Let's try to do something more intricate. But it's harder to do intricate when you have, just what we have. So I'm thinking too that if I don't do something with colored blocks, I could at least do something on the outer face of this, like put the stair stuff and the half steps and things like that to make it something like this, make it look like relief, even if it's not, actual doors. I could make it look like a row of archways with it. And I actually think that would look awesome. I would have to move these fellas though. I have a library in here and something else here. Hey, get away from my fucking villagers. You're not welcome. So I forgot to see what this one is actually. Oh yeah, that's right. He's a green shirt. But hey, everybody needs a useless villager, right? So we have that one, that one. I think it's a leather worker that's out there by her deal, and then we have a priest in here. It was actually a child zombie villager that I brought in, and then when I cured it, it was a regular villager child running around all over the place. And so when I finally caught it, it was over here paying the dog, basically. And I caught it over there, and I'm like, stay! Okay, where in the world am I hearing that? Okay, there we go. Hi. Fuck off. And I don't know if this could be affecting our deal, but you're not supposed to have... I think it's more than 100 blocks or whatever away, but they do have a wooden door. And I know that she's trying to remove all those. That's Cave's deal. I haven't seen him on, so... I do still like their stuff here. They built all this. And then Stone was wondering who built like this one over here, and I was like, I did that one. Because, they said we could contribute, and so I did. And so I I built these two trees here. I planted them, and then I did the connecting, going over to there, and made this. So yeah, I need to do a roof for that deal, but I'm not sure if I want to do it something like this, or those, or what. How I did like this stuff. That's kind of, I'm trying to figure out what it is I want to do. I'm partially thinking of doing a flat roof, but I'm not sure. That's the only reason why, that's one of the only reasons why I haven't gotten a roof built. I'm not sure what it is I want to do yet, what move I want to make. I'm trying to be very intricate and purposeful about what I'm doing here. And with this stuff, I want to do something that blends in with it. And the only reason why I didn't make these more open and why they're like this is so that people can't just fly through. Otherwise, I probably would have not had this part, or maybe even not these, but just that. And, I don't want somebody just flying through there. That's the only thing about not having a roof right now, but I don't want to put in all the energy to build, just some quick roof and slap it on there and end up hating it. So I'm trying to think out what it is I want to do, and what it is we need, because I'm just not sure right now. And the last couple of days that we've been doing this, my energy hasn't been very well. I've been hurting a lot. My back aches. I've kind of been in hell the last couple of days. So trying to just, do something that requires like a lot of energy, and then I might not like it, is kind of, I'm not doing that right now. Otherwise, I would just go like, okay, let's just build something and go for it. And if it doesn't work, then I'll just deconstruct it. Yeah, right now I'm like, no, I'm not spending that much energy on something that, I'm not 100% sure what it is I'm going to do. I actually want to put, you see, part of the reason why I don't want to do a typical roof is I'm kind of wanting clear areas in it, and areas that have glowstone in order to brighten it up in there. And what I wish I could do, because you see, the only block that is really light that we can use in like a stair form and things like that is the marble, is the the quartz actually. And things. I wish they would do something where you could make like stair blocks and things like that with the diorite. There is so much shit that I wish I could tell Mojang, like, why the hell haven't you made this yet? And I think part of the reason why they haven't is they didn't want to make things too easy. They want you to be more creative about things. But at the same time, I'm kind of like, okay, but this really would help me be more creative. So I'm not sure if I would do a stone roof or a wooden roof or what it is, so I'm holding off. Just mostly because I'm not sure right now. And let me see. I'm still not able to do the terracotta stuff. When this still begins, sometimes it tells me there's a better version of OBS. But the last time I switched, or not OBS, yeah, OBS is my recording system, but tells me there's a better version of the hell is it called? I wonder if it's still Optifine. Have brain fart moment. But yeah, a new Optifine version is available, HD Ultra C3. But the last time I tried doing like an update version, it did the new download, and I was trying to use it to go into here, and it was like, yeah, we're not set up for it. I couldn't get into Teegee Craft, so I'm gonna have to ask somebody if they're geared to the new the 1.12, or if they're still on the 111. Because if they're on 112 now, I might be able to do what I've been waiting to do, which is supposed to be the terracotta blocks. I thought that with this last update we were supposed to be able to do them. But I saw things renamed to terracotta, that the clay was renamed to like these. Instead of hardened clay, they get called orange terracotta. But yeah, I still wasn't able to make the fancy recooked terracotta blocks. I was sitting there going like, come on, man. I want to be able to do these. I've been seeing them and hearing about them for so long. And I still can't do them because you're basically supposed to be able to take this, put it in here, it fires up and makes different blocks. And honestly, that would be super awesome on the side of this right now. But I tried doing 12 on my personal deal, the new update, and it still wasn't doing that. It just renamed shit. And I thought that was supposed to be available with this update. So, I don't know. And I honestly am just constantly waiting for that update. So I don't know what I'm going to do yet. We'll go see. I'm going to cut this off right now because I honestly don't know what it is I want to do. I could dig more. I could do more stuff. I'm trying to see what it is I want to put up here. But at the same time, I'm just like, I have no clue. So I'm just going to cut this one off here and, spend some other time thinking because I'm just not sure. Alright, so bye now. Just for now.